All right, it's 7:21. I am leaving my hotel in Cadiz, Ohio, heading out on the road. Got a big day today. I am starting in Cadiz, Ohio, and I'm going to be crossing into West Virginia and then ending the day in Pennsylvania. It's going to be a lot of climbing, so we'll just see how it goes. I'm a little bit nervous about all this climbing. So, all right. Myrtle, let's go. Come on, Myrtle. Let's go. Oh my gosh. The very first road that Google tried to put me on was not a road. I'm not really sure what it was. Maybe something for emergency services. So I've gotten on Highway 22 highway here. And took this for a while. Reassess. Still on Highway 22. And it's very cold out here. I don't know if you can see in the distance, but it looks like there's fog burning off. Trying to anyway. Luckily, it's not windy out here because the air is just biting cold. I still have my raincoat, my rain pants, my waterproof socks, and my beanie on. Try to stay warm. Hoping the sun will do its job. The day will get warmer. I am in Steubenville. I took off of Highway 22. I'm looking for a safer bridge to cross the Ohio River into West Virginia. So I am following Google biking directions. And looks like it's going to take me through a old part of Steubenville. And I have the stick out to do a little 360, leaving Old Fort Steuben in Steubenville, Ohio. And actually on bike route US 50. And we're going to take the Market Street Bridge across the Ohio River. And this bridge crosses from Ohio into West Virginia. How about that? The Ohio River. We're in West Virginia. There's a walkway to my right, but there's a lot of stairs to get up to it. Okay, here we go. There's the sign. Welcome to West Virginia. I gotta get over there. So I have crossed the bridge at Steubenville from Ohio into West Virginia, and now I am getting on the Panhandle Trail, and this is going to take me, boy, at least another 10 miles into Pennsylvania, and then I'm getting on another trail. And I just talked to a man who said it's unpaved for just a little while and then it turns to pavement. And it's a rail trail, so it should be pretty gradual. Gradual climbing. So this is a map of the Panhandle Trail, and it's a rail trail. And you can see there's an elevation profile up here. no more than 1% grade for the entire trail. And this is where I started. I was in Steubenville. I crossed the Market Street Bridge over the Ohio River into West Virginia. And then I took Highway 22 to the Harmon Creek trailhead. And that's where I got on. And then you can see it goes through all these small towns almost into Pennsylvania. And then, so it goes, I'm going to be taking it to the small town of McDonald. There's a grocery store. I can pick up some supplies, and then I'll backtrack to the Montour Trail where there is a bike camping. And that's where I am going to spend the night. So yeah, pretty interesting, right? And look at this. I have found the state line of West Virginia and Pennsylvania, and it's really a historic marker here from the railroads, PCC and STLRR, VS5, VS1. So cool, isn't it? Oh, sometimes on these trails, you don't get a border crossing, a state line crossing. So I'm really excited to that I saw this. Yeah, pretty cool, right? Just right off the trail, the Panhandle Trail. More formal. Washington County. I think this must be Pennsylvania. How about that? All right. Welcome to Pennsylvania, everybody. Yeah. So I'm at a campsite on the Montour Trail. It's a hiker-biker site. You have to either hike or bike in to use it. You can see I've already made kind of a big mess of things. Got my trailer and Myrtle's here. And I've set up my tent inside a shelter, which I have a reason for doing. So there's a few spots here to set up tents. And then further down here, there are posts to hang hammocks. I think you can have as many as 4 hammocks. And this is a primitive site, so there's no water, electricity, there's a porta potty, a couple of fire rings, a place to lock up your bike, and that's about it. Living large today. My only concern about this campsite is it's on a very busy road and there's a landfill, so there's a lot of trucks coming and going all day. It's Friday, and I am hopeful that they're going to take tomorrow off, so they won't start coming to the landfill at like 3, 4 in the morning, and maybe I can actually get some sleep. So that's why I set up my tent inside the shelter. I'm hoping it'll give me a little bit of a buffer from the noise down below. But today's ride was really terrific. I did 57 miles, about 2,000 feet of climbing. I started in Cadiz, Ohio, and went through a little bit of West Virginia, and then ended in Pennsylvania. It turned out the route was not nearly as hilly as Google had plotted, and I think some of that was the very first street I tried to turn on really didn't exist, and so I ended up going on the highway, Highway 22, which had far better, much more gradual hills. And so I think it really helped cut down on some of the climbing. And Highway 22 had a huge shoulder, so I felt very safe. Probably wasn't as scenic as if I had taken the route that Google had plotted, but it was, I think it was actually safer for me, and I felt a lot better not having to do more than 4,000 feet of climbing. So yeah, you guys, big day tomorrow again. I'm going to get on the Gap Trail tomorrow. This is a big bucket list item for me, and I'm really, really excited. So, all right, you guys, welcome to a hiker-biker campsite on the Montour Trail in Robinson, Pennsylvania.